ladies and gentlemen. Morning. I feel we should have had some music for you, some entrance music.
Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you?
Darling?
I'm good. How are you?
Nice to see you. Good, thank you.
Dave.
Thank you very much.
Wow. It's got the seal of approval, the lumberjack look.
Yeah.
Well, the thing was that because I knew that Aled was going to dress up a bit and Sarah would, so I was told that I had to put a shirt on and make a bit of an effort and not look like a scruffy getting a t-shirt. So
You don't look scruffy.
It's nice, isn't it?
Nice and fresh face.
Aled's got a bit of man makeup on.
Have you,
Actually,
Aled?
no, I went without.
Really?
That's a first. You
That's
never
a nice
normally go
compliment.
without.
I'll tell you the truth, I ran out of time.
Do you usually put makeup on?
No, I don't, but
He had a bit of man under eye stuff. They
I
packaged it for men.
this time of morning, I thought, right, I'll bring out the emergency under eye thing, but ran out of time, so this
You
is
don't
me.
need it.
You've
Thank
got
you.
nice makeup on, Cheryl. Have you done that yourself?
Yeah.
Have you done it yourself?
At like 5:30 this morning, trying to slapdash it on. Honestly, these early mornings are a killer. I don't know how you do it every day.
Well, I don't. I only did this week. It's normally Christopher.
No, I don't know how you do it.
And how does he look so good in the morning?
I know. I mean, normally it would be Chris. Chris would be here normally.
Be his own secret.
His secret what? His secret.
Secret routine.
I don't want to think about anything in Chris's routine first thing. He sends his love, by the way.
Send it back, bless him.
The lovely Chris. So, how are you feeling? You're looking gorgeous. We're all on camera.
Hi.
Say hi, UK,
Morning.
and the globe. Doesn't she look
Fully
gorgeous, ladies and
interactive.
gentlemen? We are fully interactive. So I've got so much to ask. Don't really know where to start. And it's been really easy to sort of work out what to talk to you about because there's loads. As a fan of you and as a fan of X Factor, I've just got loads. I want to ask you like a mad
Yes,
fan
come
type
on then.
person. Okay, so let's go back to you when the X Factor started. This series, you had the stand-ins because Danny was off having her baby.
Yes.
So is that nice being back with Jerry? Because Jerry Halliwell was there for your
actually.
first audition.
Yeah, it was. It was really nice. I get on really well with Jerry, actually. Yeah, no, it was. It was nice, and it was nice to have other girls there too. You know,
Who was your favourite? Were you there with Pixie as well?
Pixie, they
Lott?
were all great, to be honest. Katy Perry,
Was Katy Perry nice?
yeah, she was.
I find her quite sort of not a girl's girl.
No, she's very strong. She's a very strong girl, and she's got her own opinion. But I love that.
Yeah.
I love
Does she
women
play
like
to the
that.
boys though? Is she one of those sort
She's
of girls?
not like a boy. I think she's a bit more tomboyish, maybe in a way. Like
Yeah.
she's quite, bit loud and with a big personality.
Yeah. It must have been nice, though, as you say, just to sort of change the dynamics because obviously, you four work together all the time and then you bring someone else in and it must just skew the whole thing a little
Well,
bit.
it gives you fresh eyes too.
Yeah.
Like people say things all from different points of view and different angles, so it's nice for you to see other people's opinions
Yeah.
and what they think, because you can kind of get into a bit of a rut with
Yeah.
each other.
Yeah.
You
I
kind
bet.
of know how someone's going to feel about a certain act already.
Yeah, you know what they're going to say before they say
You
it.
can all
Yeah.
sort of play certain roles, I imagine, as well.
Well, we
You have to
do.
be careful you
We all
don't.
think completely differently.
I mean,
So-
is this like your third series now?
Yeah, third.
So you've won the first two you did. Yeah, of course you did with Alex.
Well, my acts did.
Your
yeah.
acts did. Yeah, but you did though as well.
I tried.
It's a competition, though, isn't it, between the four of you?
Yeah, completely, and it's pretty serious out there. on a
Have you
Saturday.
surprised yourself by how competitive you are? Did you always knew you were? I mean, you've always been
No, not
ambitious and wanted
really.
to, do what you do. But have you been
I
like,
always
wow?
exactly. That's what it is. What I want to do, and it's not about them. My competition, I've realised, is biggest competitions with myself. Like everything's got to be the best, and I get really annoyed with myself if it's not what I think's my best.
Have you done that so far this series? Have you been cross with yourself? Have you
Nah.
chosen a wrong song? I mean, there's
I
only
don't
been a
think
couple
so.
of. No.
There's only been a couple so
So
far,
it's all
yeah.
right.
But you do feel like that
Yeah.
massive responsibility if you do. I've done it in the past.
When's
where
the
I thought-
biggest clanger where you've thought, oh, I really
Clanger?
dropped a ghoulie there?
Probably Lloyd last year. I gave him Bleeding Love.
I remember you crying, didn't you? When
Do you know what it was? The pressure of the week, like, builds and builds and builds, and you're going to rehearsals, and if they're not quite getting at rehearsals, you're thinking, do I change it or?
But you get to a
am I gonna
point,
throw
you...
them?
Yeah, when's the last
I was
time
gonna
you could
say,
change it?
because, you must
If
get
it's
to a
live on
point...
Saturday night.
Yeah, where, if you suddenly decide maybe on the Thursday or something, and you go, do you know what, I'm having second thoughts about this,
Yeah.
and maybe the artist is as well, but you're so far down the road, you know that you've not got enough time to
And
start
that's
from
the
scratch.
things people don't say, all that kind of stuff building up to the Saturday. It's not just like we go ta-da and it's Saturday.
Yeah.
There's a lot goes into it, a lot of the process.
So listen, are you all right now with the malaria thing?
Yeah, I am.
Oh my God.
I'm back to
I mean, I know it was
fitness.
very serious when it was happening, but I've
Yeah.
got to say, you rocked that malaria look when they kept doing that close-up of you on X Factor going, next week, Cheryl comes down with the malaria, and you
Yeah.
had a bit of lippy on and a hoodie, and I thought, she looks gorgeous still.
I
She's getting
I
strong.
can't
And did-
actually watch that back.
because you knew that.
I
What
know
did you
how I
feel like?
felt.
Did you feel like you were coming down with a cold?
It's
At
like
first.
a flu.
Yeah.
You know, your body aches. My skin was sore to touch.
And where did you get it from?
Tanzania, Africa.
So you'd had a little holiday. You'd obviously took all your tablets and stuff.
Yeah. Because I'd climbed the mountain, didn't I?
Were you not
Yeah.
Were you not covered for malaria from when you went and did the comic relief thing?
No, you get jabs. You get like certain jabs, you know, like
But malaria
yellow
tablets,
fever
aren't
and all
they?
that. And they're tablets,
Yeah.
and you have to take them previously, and you have to take them obviously during and when you get back.
And where did
And
you go
I don't
wrong?
think I maybe took them long enough either way. I
'Cause you
don't
kinda
know.
get back and
Do
you're
you know
fine
what's
and you imagine
fascinating?
you're probably
You don't
all
even
right.
think about it. Do you know what's fascinating? Those little things, I could call them worse. The mosquitoes
Yeah.
have developed. They've evolved, so they've got their own protection against our
The
protection.
anti-malarial, yeah.
Oh,
Scary.
Yeah, it's scary,
It's
isn't it?
scary.
Well, that's why you climb the mountain to try and save some lives and stop it. So you just felt like you had a bit of a flu coming on. You thought, oh,
No, it's
not
serious.
great here.
Yeah.
And then when did you realise? Did you have blood tests and
Yeah, I had blood tests.
and then were you scared? I mean, you never know from reading the paper. I mean, was your life at risk at any point, or
Yeah,
was it
I was-
managed with?
No, I was given 24 hours at one point.
No.
God, let's not go. Let's
Oh,
not
gosh,
go
it's
morbid.
scary.
Wow.
No, yeah, I'm getting all goosebumpy. What was your mum like at that set? I know you and your mum are uber close, or was she just by your side? And
Yeah, just
it must have been
strong.
awful.
Just me rock.
And can you remember anything, or were you in and out? Were you...
I was in and out of consciousness. I mean, I remember, you know, the strong bits.
Is it true that your friend Derek helped you?
Yes.
Was it true? Tell us about Derek. Is
So
he one of your bezies?
I did a Piers Morgan life story show, and I've spoke about every single thing about this on there, and that is the last time I ever want to talk
And
about
that's
it.
on this Saturday, isn't
Yeah.
it?
That's on this Saturday. He
After
always
X
makes
Factor.
people cry on that show. Are you all right on it, or was it horrible, or was it
I
quite?
can't-
Was it quite cathartic?
Not
to
really.
talk? No.
Felt a bit like no. I felt a bit like I felt a bit wrong almost, because I was talking about stuff I wouldn't even talk about sometimes to my closest people.
Yeah.
Why did you do it?
I felt like I had to. I felt like it reached a point where things were getting so ridiculous, rumours and stories, and people are starting to like get this idea that I'm somebody I'm not. So I just needed to just give myself a voice back, basically.
Who do people think you are, but you're not?
That's how it felt.
Yeah.
Maybe it's not. But just almost like it was coming like a soap opera.
Yeah.
And it's my life, you know, it's my real life.
Do you think once this has gone out on
Like a
Saturday?
cartoon character for a while.
Yeah.
So what? Sorry.
Like a cartoon character.
Yeah.
But when this has all gone out on Saturday, when you've said everything that you've needed to say,
Yeah.
do you feel then that right, it's all out there, and only then can I move forward
Yes,
and start, you know,
exactly.
because so much has happened, obviously.
And it feels like for example, I would be nervous to come in here today if I hadn't have, because I feel like everyone just wants to know those personal things, and it's not about that. You know, I've recorded an album. I've got really great things going on
Yeah.
other than in my personal life, and I felt like it was becoming like I was closed in.
Well, you don't want your personal life to become bigger than anything else
and
that you
that's how
do.
it
So,
felt like I was becoming a caricature of what I want.
Saturday night then, is it on bang after X Factor then? Is the Piers
I
Morgan?
think
it is,
thing?
yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, we'll
think
all
so.
watch that then. All right then. Oh, there's.
Yeah, no,
We've
no.
got 70. What have we got?
This is
70
very
left.
random.
70 pairs of tickets left, by the way. If you're making your way to Darlington.
Yeah, sorry,
What
we're,
for?
we're going on, not next
Going
week,
on
the week
tour.
after, we're going on tour for the week, and we're going to Darlington.
So listen, Judge's Houses with Will I Am.
Yes.
Is he a good? Is he fun? Is he?
Will's
is he
great.
hilarious, or is he a Big Brother type? What's your relationship with him?
He's produced the album, you know, we've got a great relationship, but he's a friend. He's just a good person.
Is he someone you can text at any time of day or night?
Yeah,
or,
completely.
Yeah.
And he's always up. I don't know what on earth he does, but he's always around. always.
You'll always be in
either
studio, like, in the
partying
middle
or
of the night and
studio, DJs a lot. So he's very reliable and inspiring. Like, I talk to him and I come off the phone and I feel like a different person. He understands.
Nice to have that. So, judges' houses, you had to choose 3. On Saturday night, on the Piers Morgan thing, do you talk about the Gamu thing? And were you surprised by the reaction to the Gamu thing?
Yeah, I talk about that.
Do you talk about that? You can listen to what I do know with this. Hang on a minute. Okay.
Can I ask one question about that, though,
Yes,
Cheryl?
you can.
Everyone seems to think that you're told who to pick.
Absolutely not.
No, because Louis last year put through Jedward.
Yeah.
And he didn't seem to want to put Jedward through until the actual
I don't
nights.
think he had that great of a choice, though. I think he just
He
thought
never
that was
really
the
does,
best
does he?
of-
Bless him. Well,
Yeah,
a lot
well,
of the
yeah.
time, compared to other categories.
So
I
there's
think
no
yours-
producers or anything saying it'd be great if.
You listen,
or-
you talk to everybody in the room and you ask people's opinions. And all. I wouldn't.
Yeah, you'd have to,
I
because
absolutely wouldn't sit there and go, no, that's. I want to know people's
Yeah.
opinions. At the end of the day, the public have to choose who ultimately wins or who goes far. And I think that if there's 20 people in the room, it's not all producers. They're all playing different roles. I want to know what 11 people think.
And did will.i.am have a lot of input
You
as
know
well?
what's
Who was
funny?
his favourite? Who was his little pet? Go on, what was
I'm not
funny,
gonna
sir?
say that.
Oh, right. Oh, no.
Do you know what's funny? There's like 8 pictures on the desk. But we normally only have 6, but there was 8.
Yeah.
And he chose exactly the same 4 as I did instinctively.
And then you know, don't you?
And then it's like
So you
Without me
So you
even-
knew then that you had to choose 4. You knew you'd have a wild card because you never
No.
know with we never know with the smokes and mirrors of TV. And I don't really want to burst any bubbles for
it
fans.
was to give me the option
Right. And then when did they tell you
One.
about you would have a wild card? After?
about 2 weeks later.
Because
A long time later.
I thought if you knew about the wild card,
No.
if you were telling the
was
lovely
actually pretty
Tracy
random.
that she wasn't through, and you'd
And
be
winking
dying
at
to
her as
like
she's
wink
going
at her
out.
and be like,
No,
"But
no,
you'll
no,
be
you
okay."
can't
It'd be
do
really
that.
horrible.
You can't do that.
Wow. So you
But
must have been
actually
really
see him.
chuffed.
You actually see him on the show. He did 4 in the top row
Yeah.
and 4 on the bottom, and they were exactly the same as mine.
It's like a card trick.
Yeah,
A bit.
it is. And
Wow.
then
I think you've got some good people.
You've got
I
amazing
think I've
people.
got amazing people.
Yeah, you've got wicked people. We're going to chat about them next after we've played. So tell us about this then.
What is it?
Your new song.
The flow. Yeah, sorry, I should have told. Tell us about this.
It could have been anything.
A shoe, sellotape, a monkey. It's your new song. It's so exciting. The flood.
Yes, it's the second single. It's funny because when I called it The Flood, I didn't know Take That had a song called The Flood.
Yeah, Take That always seemed to.
And they had that.
clashes.
They
He
had that
it
clash
the
with Britney,
album.
didn't they?
And the
Because they had the circus and Britney's was as well.
Oh, yeah.
So you weren't tempted to
That
change the
happens,
name
you know.
then?
Yeah, I was, but...
Is there any other words in there
that
that stick out that you could change it to instead of the flood?
Yeah, I thought about calling it Can't Hold On to Water.
It's a bit wordy,
Yeah.
that though, isn't it?
It's a bit
And
wordy.
Can't Hold On is a bit generic. Yeah,
I wouldn't call it Can't Hold On because it changes the sentiment of the song. It's not what the song's about.
So Can't Hold On to Water because it falls through your hands. So
It
it's a bit
says
about
that in the. It says that in the song.
a lack of control.
It's like the song for me means you can't hold on to water. There's no
No.
substance, and it says it fills you up, but it never stays. It's about just thinking, and it says bring it on, the flood. Just bring it on, even though you know you're gonna have hard times or whatever. Bring it on, anyways.
Because you're strong enough for it.
Yeah.
I think we should play it now then. Okay, first time you're going to hear this anywhere in the world, in your ears and everything. It's Cheryl Cole's second single off the new album. Very exciting. This
It
is
is
the flood,
exciting.
then. It is
Woo.
exciting. I know you're nervous.
A little bit.
81199, text in. What do you think? Here we go. Have a listen.
Turn the lights out. Bring it on. Rising and falling, my tears. Rising and the falling of my tears that fill the ocean.
busy having a goss then, I didn't properly. I didn't know whether to fib and do that DJ thing of going, well, it's a great track. I like the bit about the flood. Because
Yes.
there's too busy chattering on. Let's have a look. We'll go over to the people
Okay,
to see what they thought. First time you ever heard Cheryl call them the flood. By the way, don't forget we're all on camera. Oh, joy. bbc.co.uk/Radio 1. Click on the little live webcam and you'll see us.